Today we're playing a one-day tournament for our circuit ring, which, if you've heard previously, I have the most cashes without a ring on the circuit. And now we're going to take our hand and try to get one. So we're going in there into the Rio for the circuit event 3 or something like that, and we're going to go try to win a ring. I'm excited. I haven't played in a while. I've been dealing, so let's fucking go. It's time to play some tournament poker. Guys, so we did not win the turbo event. We had King 10 offsuit and small blind, and then the under the gun lady had shoved all in for a little bit less than what we had, about 10 blinds, and we had a tough decision to make, the small blind, because we had to decide whether she was just shoving light or we had the best hand, and we tanked for a bit. And then I think that, you know, this King 10 off with the short stack and the turbo is just too good to pass up a spot, because you need to build up chips. So I reshoved all in. She had about 5 blinds, and I reshoved all in, and she flips over 10-9 of hearts. It was a very uneventful day. I lasted 2 hours in the turbo. Tomorrow there is another event. I'm going to try to capture gold tomorrow on the 365 and hopefully do a lot better than today and win some more hands. Welcome back to Caps Recaps Tournament Edition. Alright. So we are playing the Event 6 365 buy-in. We weren't even going to play today, but now we're playing, so let's get started with our first hand. 100 200 with 25 ante level. We have 12K to start. We have King Queen offsuit, King of clubs, Queen of diamonds in the low jack, and our nemesis Ron Jeremy is on the button. We make it 450, 2.5x, and he flats on the button. On the flop, we have King Jack 8. We decided to bet out 450 again because we have top pair, and hopefully he calls with some pair or draw. He elects to call. The turn is now the 6's clubs, where I decide now that, you know, I'm trying to get some value. I'm trying to get 2 streets of value, not all 3 against him. So I decided to check it to him. Let him either bluff or try to get to showdown and make another bet. And Mr. Ron Jeremy decides to check it back. Now he fires 3K after I check. 3K into the pot of, I guess 2K. I guess he overbet the pot, but at the time I was just thinking, let's check and induce a bluff and allow him to bluff it off. So I don't know. I called. I think that's standard. I'm not sure. I probably could have found the fold. But he does show ace-jack, so he did flop middle pair and then river trips. I lose to Mr. Ron Jeremy. But don't worry, guys. It gets a lot more fun after this. Moving right along, we start stacking them up, racking them up. We're loving life. We get from 6K, we bring it up to 100K at dinner break. We weren't even supposed to play this tournament today. We were supposed to take it off to go to LA, and sure enough, we have made it to the dinner break with the chip lead. No freaking way. Hands to come. We're loving our life, and we get aces versus kings. We get to 120, 140, 190, 230 with 27 left, 20 pay. We're the chip leaders. This is unreal. 27, let's go, baby. Let's go, chip leader. Let's go. There's all fish left too. It's amazing. Not one of these guys have ever made this. They have no idea what they're doing.
Including you.
Including me, actually.
You're the worst.
You're the worst. left. We're chip leader. 10% of the chips in play. Is this real life? Like, can I really just show up to a tournament I had no intention of playing and just win it? Is it possible, man? Yo,
I think you can.
That's the jockey. That's the jockey.
Let's go.
I'm the horse. I'm the horse. I just give you up.
He also really likes to hold up the tables by taking forever to stack his chips, flaunting the fact that he's in first.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Let me see those chips.
We got this. This kid named Jesse, super nice guy, but I don't know, man. He raises it up to 7K at 1,500, 3,000. He has 100-something K. He's got a lot of chips. Folds around to me in the big blind. I got pocket fours. I decided to make the flat. The flop is amazing for us, guys. 4-3 deuce, 2 diamonds. We flop top set, and now it's our turn to act. We check, allowing him to bet, which I assume, and he bets 6,000, downsizing his bet. I felt like he didn't have much here, but the board has 2 diamonds in it, and he might have, you know, some kind of straight draw, flush draw. If he has an overpair, like, let's just try to get it in. So I raised it to 20,000 chips. The old check raise with top set. He instantly jams. Hallelujah, let's fucking go. We got him to jam. Snap call. He rolls over the 2 aces. We correctly don't shove him pre-flop. Get there on the flop. We're about to be a massive chip leader for 300,000 chips, guys. So let's fucking go. 2, 3, 4, turn 8. Fucking 8. What's 8 gonna do? River 5. And he fucking makes a straight on us. Oh, that hurt so bad. I thought we could just be the massive chip leader on the bubble. But it wasn't meant to be. And actually, the dealer mucked his hand. They didn't even know that he won. The only person that knew was like me and one other guy. We're like, yeah, I got sucked out on. So that brought me down to 180, guys. That really hurt. So we have some wake-up work to do, but our friends are on the rail. We're nearing the bubble. Let's check out another hand. All right, guys. This was the hand of the tournament so far. Our opponent has about 125K, and he is on the button. He is the only other person who's a really good pro. We had Ace King. We raised it up to 7,000. Our boy in the button raises it to 15,000. We go 40,000 after he raises 15. You know, he's only got 125,000. We got Ace King. We'll get it in with him. We'll gamble 50 bigs, and he thinks about it and he flats 40,000 chips. What the hell? And so now we go to a flop, about 90,000 chip flop of 856 rainbow, I think. And so I decided to check it and see what he does, because he called the 40,000. And now he bets 23,000, leaving himself with like 70,000. Seems kind of weird. And I'm like, ah, man, what if I had aces here? Wouldn't I check it? And like, also trying to represent, I think he had Ace King as well, so I was trying to, I'm bluffing. I'm also semi-value betting. But anyways, I shove it all in. Check, shove, all in. And he tanks forever. Just stare at the board, I stare at the board, I stare at the board. And then finally, he calls. I'm like, oh boy. Does he have 9s? And he shows 4 deuce of hearts. For gut shot, 4 high. Never seen that before in my entire life. The board runs out 5-6, and we win it. Can you believe it, guys? 4 high called us, and we helped. Everybody at the table thought we were colluding. They didn't know what was going on, and it was the most insane hand I probably played ever. And it was for a lot of chips, because he was probably second chips. So that propelled us. We couldn't lose a pot after that. We're on the bubble. Got my rail here. We are the chip leader with like 20% of the chips to play with 22 left. Let's fucking go. Just bagged the chip lead of event 6. This is insane. I wasn't even gonna play this tournament. I was gonna go to LA. What the fuck is going on? 14 people left. We're the chip leader, 590,000. This is surreal, guys. I can't believe this. Relaxing, having a beer. We got a big day tomorrow. I'm stoked, man. What are we gonna do with all that money? What should we do with the money? What are you gonna do with all the money that we win? Vlog. You're gonna vlog? You're just gonna vlog your whole life? Dan, what are you gonna do with the maximum amount of money that we're about to win?
Probably go see some titties.
See some titties?
And vlog.
Oh yeah. You know, I have a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of girlfriends in this strip.
Right, you do.